So today I'm at 1754 West Byron in the Lakeview neighborhood. We're with Matt Ardella, who's a principal of Moss Design, and we're here because he has put his design studio and home in a curious building here in Lakeview. A lot of people pass by and think it was a former fire station, but in fact it was something else. And here's Matt to tell us what we're looking at. What are we looking at, Matt?
Yeah, I hear fire station a lot. People come in and ask where the fire pole is, and I have to tell them that's a transformer station. The only thing I've heard from people in the neighborhood who have been here long enough to know is that there were CTA vans outside previously. So that leads me to believe that it was city-owned. And there's actually a couple buildings that look like this scattered throughout the city that have the same brick detail, and were probably all built at the same time.
So how did you get involved with this building?
Actually found it totally by luck. I actually used to work a couple blocks down and would pass this building all the time on my bike going up Ravenswood. And Laura, my wife, and I were walking by one day and noticed a sign outside, and simple as that.
And bought it.
Yeah, didn't want to pass this up for sure. So a lot of the infrastructure was here already. Someone was using it as their photography studio. So it was perfect. Plumbing was in already. So we just had to spruce it up a bit, and now it's our architectural studio.
Can you point out maybe 2 or 3 details on the main floor here you really like? And one was the yard you have outside we can look at, but what are we looking at right in front of us here, this loft?
Well, that used to be the scaffolding. So when the brick was being repaired throughout the space, this thing is on wheels. So we moved it around and to repair the brick, and then it parked there. And that's where the sleeping loft is now.
So you sleep up there?
Yes.
Yeah. And then you have another bathroom up there?
Yeah.
And closets and that sort of thing? Okay,
right.
Great. Can you take us over by the window here and
sure,
point out what
yeah.
I want to keep you.
So this opening was added, and when we got here, it was pretty much a dirt patch. And we tried the first couple of years to grow a little more intensively. Actual vegetables and herbs, but there's a pretty big tree in the side yard, so we didn't get a whole lot of sun. So it was converted to deck and then a little small planting area, mostly shade plants. But we still wanted to grow things, so we built a planter box out front on the driveway apron, and that's where we grow our tomatoes and basil and Brussels sprouts.
Right, and we take a look at the kitchen?
Yeah. So a lot of this was here already, thankfully, so we didn't have to do too much work, but Island's great. We both like to cook, we're both into food, and so it gives us plenty of space to do that. We did, though, build most of the other furniture that's in here, so the wine and bookshelf, what I like to call the Enlightened Man's Entertainment Center.
Okay.
So we actually just finished that. On the bottom, it fits all of my beer making equipment, so carboys and stock pots and things.
Do you sell any custom furniture?
We do.
Okay.
We actually have a shop a couple blocks up the street for our wood shop, so we build things like this, and like the table you see, and my desk, and anything else.
And Matt, if someone wants to get a hold of you for design work on their residence or furniture or anything, what do they need to do?
They can search for Moss Design and find us.
Yeah, MOSS?
Yes.
And the website?
Is moss-design.com.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.